Long Walk to Freedom by Nelson Mandela. A journey of courage, resilience, and unyielding hope. Imagine standing at the crossroads of destiny, knowing that your next step could forever change not just your life, but the fate of an entire nation. This is the story of Long Walk to Freedom by Nelson Mandela, an autobiography that takes you deep into the life of one of history's most remarkable figures. But this isn't just about politics or a fight for freedom. This is about discovering the strength of the human spirit, the courage to stand for what's right, and the wisdom to turn struggle into triumph. This isn't just Mandela's story, it's a story that speaks to every one of us. Each page of his journey is a lesson in perseverance and motivation that can inspire us to face our own challenges with unrelenting hope. From the start, Mandela's life is a testament to resilience. Born in a small South African village, his early life was filled with stories of tradition, community, and the early seeds of leadership. He wasn't born a hero. In fact, he was just like any of us, curious, ambitious, and often unsure of what lay ahead. But as the shadow of apartheid grew darker, Mandela began to see his path clearly. He embraced the call to fight against racial oppression, knowing that the cost could be his freedom, his family, and even his life. This decision, one that required unimaginable bravery, teaches us that greatness often demands sacrifices. His story reminds us that standing up for what is right is rarely easy, but it is always worth it. Through his journey, Mandela experienced unimaginable hardship. Sentenced to life in prison for his activism, he spent 27 years in confinement. Imagine waking up every day staring at the same cold walls, not knowing if you'd ever walk free again. Many would have given up hope. But Mandela, he used this time to grow stronger, not bitter. Even in prison, Mandela found a way to inspire those around him. He became a symbol of hope, proving that true freedom begins in the mind. He teaches us a powerful lesson here. No matter how dire the circumstances, we have the power to choose how we respond. Mandela chose patience over rage, wisdom over despair, and hope over hate. As the years passed, his unshakable determination captured the hearts of millions, both inside and outside South Africa. His release from prison wasn't just a moment of personal victory, it was the beginning of a new chapter for a nation. And when he finally emerged after nearly 3 decades of imprisonment, he didn't seek revenge. Instead, he extended a hand of reconciliation. This act of forgiveness is one of the most profound lessons from his story. It's a reminder that holding on to anger only chains us further, while forgiveness frees us to move forward. Mandela's ability to forgive not only transformed his own life, but helped heal an entire nation. As South Africa's first black president, Mandela faced immense challenges. Rebuilding a divided country wasn't easy, but his vision of unity inspired millions. He understood that leadership isn't about power, it's about service. Mandela led with humility and empathy, traits that can guide each of us in our personal and professional lives. Now let's reflect on the lessons this extraordinary journey leaves us. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the triumph over it. Mandela faced fear head-on and emerged stronger, teaching us that bravery comes from perseverance, not perfection. Adversity is an opportunity to grow. Mandela used his imprisonment not as a period of despair, but as a time for reflection and self-improvement, showing us how to find strength even in our darkest moments. Forgiveness is the key to true freedom. By letting go of hatred, Mandela freed himself and his nation from the shackles of the past. It's a reminder that forgiveness is as much for ourselves as it is for others. Leadership is about service. Mandela's selflessness and commitment to unity exemplify what it means to lead with purpose and integrity. Hope is a powerful force. No matter how bleak things seem, Mandela's story shows us that hope can light the way even in the darkest times. Long Walk to Freedom isn't just a history lesson, it's a life lesson. It's a book that reminds us that every one of us, no matter our circumstances, has the power to make a difference. Whether you're striving to overcome personal challenges, mend relationships, or achieve a dream, Mandela's story serves as a guiding light. As you reflect on Mandela's journey, ask yourself, what's your long walk? What challenges are you willing to face to achieve the life you envision? And as we close this chapter, remember, the path to greatness is never easy, but it is always worth walking. If Mandela's story has inspired you, stay tuned for more transformative book summaries that will motivate and empower you. Your journey to personal freedom begins here. Are you ready to take the first step? Subscribe to the channel, and let's continue exploring the stories that shape our lives.